Hello everyone and welcome to the semi-finals of the Gender Difference Tournament. We lost in round 4 of Swiss, however we still made top cut. We actually ranked second in Swiss based on our tiebreakers, with defending champion TexasManGaming and also Spin having the same points as us, but we had the highest Boohole score, therefore we ranked second. TexasManGaming ranked third, and Spam ranked 4th, which means Spam faces Storm in the semifinals, and we face defending champion TexasManGaming. Their team worries me, because they have a Weavile! Like, everyone except my round 1 opponent had a Weavile. Like, why? I definitely didn't expect this many Weavile. I didn't expect that many ice types. I didn't think Mammothorn was as useful compared to others, and thought Weavile was too frail to be used as regularly, but hey, it could be coincidence, could be other reasons, but Weavile is here, so that's dangerous, and Scizor is quite hard to deal with as well. Though, Roserade can definitely deal with it, but outside of Roserade, I have lots of trouble with it. So, it's going to be interesting to see how I can deal with that. Jellicent, there's a Garchomp, there's a Tangrowth, and a Houndoom. We haven't faced them yet. Their only loss in Swiss was against Storm, just like us, so let's see what we can do here. Battle start. I start with Hippowdon because I want to get that Stealth Rock up for Weavile. There's no Tangrowth. I decided, okay, let's just set up the Stealth Rock. Maybe they predict a switch, won't really do a Giga Drain or something, or Energy Ball. That's okay. They use the Giga Drain here now because they do not decide to switch. A Whirlwind into Weavile. So that's 25% off Weavile and Sandstorm damage. That's good, I guess. Sandy's out, but Weavile has some damage on it. It's a life of Weavile, so that's I'll take it, more damage on it, even, and then Sandstorm. Devastator once again without without the reflect from Meowstic. I thought this was okay based on earlier experiences, but I need to get that Dragon Dance off immediately and then hit because Weavile is fast and is strong, so I need to hit now. And remember, Sandstorm is still there for one more turn, and they actually Ice Shard to take me down. I didn't think the combination would do as much, and now Sandstorm actually... Oh, it subsided. Okay, I live, but they have Bullet Punch, and I didn't want to... I wanted to keep it as fodder, or maybe I could do something fancy against it. Their Scizor's Oka Berry, that's important to know. I thought I could take it out with Fire Fang, that didn't work. They have Defog and Scizor, so I'll take it Stealth Rock. No, Rapid Spinner, they have Defog. Good to know they have Oka Berry, because that'll be important for Roserade as well. I Earthquake the Rogue to take out Houndoom, so that's out of the way. I have 2 times attack, so I can probably deal some big damage. Fire Fang, good damage, we get a Burn or a Flinch. Yes, we get the Flinch, looking good. Earthquake, thinking that I can take that out. That worked. Tangrowth gone. Jellicent. We're faster. Outrage takes the KO. Didn't go for Earthquake because I just wanted to get that KO. Thought I'd be fine with the rest. Outrage again. Scizor down. Life Orb does take Ryoga out, but they are just there with Garchomp, and I still have 4 Pokemon. So, time to set up my other Pokemon, which is using Reflect here with the future. Yawn, because I can. Hey, they're not Dark types. So, they should just attack, maybe? They're actually going for a Devastating Drake, takes it the future, doesn't allow me to set up Light Screen, but that's not as important because they're probably only going to use physical moves anyway. They're asleep, so I can do some good damage now. Hidden Power Ice from Spaghetti. They stay asleep, Hidden Power Ice again, and that is 1-0 for my team. I feel I was lucky there. I'm sure like luck is part of the game, and I did play on a certain bit of that luck to win, and that can definitely be a good strategy. Things we learned from this. Weavile has Life Orb. We didn't know much about Jellicent or Houndoom. Scizor has Oka Berry. That's a really important one to know if I use any of my fire moves of Fire Fang on Garchomp or Hidden Power Fire from Roserade on it. Likely Roserade cannot one-shot the Scizor, which I banked on in earlier matches against Scizor. Okay. That's 1-0. One more, we're in the finals. We will have dethroned TexasManGaming and potentially get our title back that they took from us last time. Whew. Let's go. Sandy once again. They start with Jellicent this time. I decide to switch immediately, expecting a Will-O-Wisp. They Scald instead. They could have gotten a burn off with that as well. Didn't quite work out for them. They switched to Houndoom. Did I decide to go Leaf Storm? No. I decided to go with Sludge Bomb, predicting the possibility of a switch to... Well, Scizor, Tangrowth, or Houndoom were all possibilities that resisted... Well, even Garchomp, but they all resist... Everything except Weavile resisted Leaf Storm. Decided to go with Sludge Bomb because it could have hit Tangrowth super effectively, and I wanted to hit that hard. Houndoom would have still been hit hard by it. Scissor wouldn't, but then I could Hidden Power Fire, probably not take it out. However, Scissor likely couldn't take me out unless it would then out of the... Oh, unless it had Acrobatics. In that case, it could be dangerous. And if it moved first. But I'm pretty sure Rosie's a lot faster. Or at least a decent amount faster than Garchomp. Not sure what I would have done with Garchomp, but I Sludge Bombed, hit the Houndoom hard. It's poisoned as well, so I'll take that. Takes poison damage, very little left. Decide to switch to Sandy, take the hit, and let the Poison Sensor do their job. Houndoom gone. I wouldn't too worry about the Houndoom though. There's many others that I'm worried about, which is everything except Jellicent, I guess. Don't take much damage here with Devastator. I decided to just go for it. Dragon Dance, and against Jellicent, I'm pretty sure I need the Supersonic Sky Strike, so that's what I go for. And if they have Cursed Body, then they can't really stop my move. I don't actually take them out. This is really bad. I do Earthquake, take it out, get some attack power. However, with the burn that halves me, I'm still just at a single... at my regular attack power. I decided to just continue with it, because otherwise I'm weakened even further. But they can roost off whatever I deal to them, so... yeah, that's not gonna work. I decided to Dragon Dance up to deal some more damage. Waterfall, hopefully get a flinch. Doesn't work, they still roost. It's... yeah, that's not working. So, I decided to go with it, and sorry Gyarados, but you're just not working anymore. At least they didn't roost, they have a little bit less damage, and I can hopefully take them out with Hidden Power Fire. They Bullet Punch, don't take me out, Occa Berry activates, but... with the damage from Gyarados, at least Rosie was able to take a Scissor, however the life from them takes out Rosie, so... still 4-3. Sandstorm is back up. Stealth Rock, Stealth Rock. They can't get rid of it anymore because Scizor is gone, so that's helpful for Weavile. I slack off expecting them to deal less damage than half. They Outrage again, obviously, because they're stuck in it. They didn't get confused, so they're going to use it again. So I think I just slack off again. Yeah, I just slack off and healed that damage. See what they do. Maybe they attack, maybe they don't. No, they switch to Tangrowth. I Earthquake to deal some damage, so whatever comes in, Tangrowth did make sense to get rid of that confusion. They Giga Drain, heal off some of that HP. I Whirlwind, send in Garchomp. Not a fan of that, I was hoping to hit Weavile. They Swords Dance, that's not a good thing for me. I slack off, heal off that damage. They Devastating Drake out of Outrage and instantly KO Sandy. Meowstic then. Setting up that Reflect as you can expect. Outrage doesn't take out the future. I Yawn. Hopefully they don't get confused here, no, because now they can switch. They're asleep, I believe. Aren't they? No, because I used Yawn this turn. If they would have been... if they would have still... if I wouldn't have gotten confused, they would have been stuck in Outrage one more turn. Which would mean that they would have fallen asleep next turn. Sure, they would have certainly hit another Outrage, which would have been dangerous, but with the fact I could have probably survived with Ryoga, I hope, I think. But then they would have... one, not been able to do this switch, and two, they would have fallen asleep, which would have been good for later. Outrage and Tangrowth, Outrage and Tangrowth again. Tangrowth's down, I take some damage. Garchomp comes in, I do still have Reflect up. I have a third Outrage turn. Take the Garchomp, Rough Skin damage, Life Orb, and Confused, obviously after the third turn. Weavile comes in, I have two Pokemon that are weak to Ice. Can I do this? It's 2 against 1, Icicle Crash. Yeah, takes out the Garchomp. Spaghetti. Can Spaghetti take a Weavile? It's gonna be hard. Reflect is going with Brick Break. That's a very nice move from TexasManGaming. I knock off, get rid of that Life Orb, hopefully survive this next Icicle Crash. I do! But it's a flinch! It's a flinch! They got me back for that important flinch earlier with the Fire Fang. I believe it was Fire Fang anyway. And they got me back on the Icicle Crash flinch. And it is 1-1. Was leading for a good portion of that battle, but they just had the better options in the end. Time for the final one. Time to decide who goes to the finals. Can TexasManGaming go to the finals to defend their championship title, or can I go to the finals and have a chance to get my title back? Yawn, it doesn't work because I switch into Weavile. Very well done. Brick Break just takes out my screens. Maybe I forgot about that. Set up Reflect again, expecting them to take me out with something like Knockoff. At least Reflect is up, but that won't be for too long, because that chances are they'll Brick Break. Decide to not do it. Dragon Dance. Yeah, we've seen that Jellicent before. I decided hopefully it's a min-max thing. I need it. I deal even less damage, and their Will-O-Wisp hits, so we have the same story as last time, even dealt less damage. They sent in Scizor, as expected. I Earthquake to hopefully take out the Jellicent. That didn't quite work. Do I decide to stay in here? Apparently I do. Maybe I just Dragon Danced a lot more early on. I do Dragon Dance a lot more early on. They Roost. Bullet Punch. I go Dragon Dance even further. I just need that attack. I'm at 1.5 times normal attack now due to burn halving the 3 times. Waterfall. They don't have Water Absorb, likely Cursed Body, so I gain some attack from that. They said in Tangrowth they didn't want their Scizor to be damaged. I bounce, get some damage from burn. They switch to Guard Jump, and I miss! That would have been really nice to hit that at 1.75 attack. Rough Skin didn't hit me then. Stealth Rock to me though, Devastator won't survive for much longer. I Waterfall and Rough Skin takes the Devastator, but Guard Jump is gone. So that's nice. Tangrowth comes in, I send in Sandy. That's not what I would have hoped for, because Tangrowth's good against Sandy. I just decided to set up the Stealth Rock. Giga Giant deals good damage to me. Switch to Rosie. Yeah, finally that switched to Rosie when Tangrowth is playing. Unfortunately, this one was knockoff and not just a poison and grass move like others. So there goes my Life Orb. Sludge Bomb. This time they switch into Scizor, so that didn't work. Bullet Punch takes it out. I can't even hit Power Fire on it. It is not looking good. Ryoga, you have your Fire Fang, but this is also where Rough Skin would have been nice. Sandstorms. The Sandveil still hasn't given them a miss whatsoever, so definitely Rough Skin would have been better. With that Sword Sense, I do take that Scizor. However, Weavile now comes in, they're gonna Ice Shard and take me out. Not much I can do about it. I only have Pokemon that are weak to Ice. Houndoom doesn't worry me too much if I have Powder left, and then Tangrowth needs to put in a lot of work. Knockoff gets rid of the Assault Vest. Giga Drain heal off some HP, but then Houndoom comes in, and yeah, I need the misses. That miss works. I Earthquake. I actually take it out. It's Tangrowth, but I only have a Powder after this. Hidden Power Ice, Hidden Power Ice. Do they have Assault Vest? They have Assault Vest, but that's gone now. Hidden Power deals more damage now the Assault Vest is gone. They hit me harder though. Who is this a decider? 1v1, but Tangrowth is just better. I only have Earthquake as a damaging move. They Giga Drain. Sandy's gone. Tangrowth wins. And for the second tournament in a row, the first time that's happened, 2 tournaments in a row where I am not the champion. Who will be the champion? Well, you're going to have to wait for one of the upcoming videos. I say one of the, because not only will you be watching me in the 3rd place battle, the bronze match, which will be the next video, but you'll also be watching then the finals of TexasManGaming against someone else, either Storm or Spent by Taranol. TexasManGaming will be able to defend their title, at least they have a chance to it. Whether they win or not, you'll see in that video. Until next time.